Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. In the last episode, I left you with a cliffhanger here, playing Dragon Age Origins. And we are back to decide Jowan's fate. Jowan, this mage here on the right, is fate. His fate is being decided. Justice is being laid down. He poisoned Arl Eamon, and Arl Eamon has asked us to decide. And we have nothing to add, will be the answer. And the reason why is that Ilyis remembers how Jowan, in the dungeons, she asked him to join her command and make up and atone for his sins with his staff, with his ability to fight. And he chickened out and said no, he'd rather stay. And she feels that a coward is someone who she cannot abide by. A coward will always choose the easy way out. Now he's cornered, so he's simply trying to atone, hoping for mercy, and then when given a chance again, his true nature will come out, even if he really believes he's changed now. A coward cannot be fixed, and there's one thing Ilyis cannot take, it's a coward. Therefore, she has nothing to add.
Then there is nothing more to say. Jowan, I hereby sentence you to death. May the Maker show you the mercy we cannot.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
And that gives us a moment here to pause while we have a level up for Ilyis. Wonderful. A codex updated and a quest updated. Let's take a look at that. Gather the army, which he has just done. Arl Eamon Guerin. He's the maternal uncle of King Kaelin, so he has a lot of reason to be hurting. He's lost a nephew and a son in recent weeks. He's not the most charismatic. You might argue with Ilyis and say, but Ilyis, Jowan was simply a pawn of Teyrn Loghain. Teyrn Loghain promised him, freedom from being a Maleficar, whatever it was he promised him. And I still, I don't, but Ilyis feels still that he believed he was what, it was all due to cowardice. He believed Arl Eamon. He could have said no and taken the lumps for his choices, but he didn't. And in the end, when he didn't choose to fight and join them to free the Arl and save the castle, as far as she was concerned, he was already dead. That's her concern, or her thought. So, we have... let's see here. What are we going to be spending this on? We'll determine. 30 magic. Hand of the Maker. Yeah, I think this is the one. Is it this one? No, this one. So, since I already have the magic for that, what else can we put things in? 3 points here. I was told, and this is important actually, so I want to make sure I get the person right who told me this. I'm going to pause for just a minute. It was the wonderful viewer who I've already thanked in a recent episode, but I'll thank her again. Potato Girl Productions is one of the viewers who are enjoying this Let's Play, and I'm so happy to have her watching the channel. And she told me not to put any more points in strength because I'm going to be getting the Arcane Warrior, which is one of the reasons why we're doing the Brazilian Forest next. It's because I want to do the Arcane Warrior, get the Arcane Warrior specialization here. And for that, it means that their magic score, and her magic score is quite high at 30, is what they use for their strength requirement. So I'm not going to be putting any more points in strength. It'll be a little bit frustrating because she does hit more, but she doesn't hit for very much, as we saw in her recent duel in dinner room. So let's put some points in. Here I am talking about putting points all this time. Oh my gosh, I'm such a doofus, and there's no points to put. Did I already put stuff? Look at that, no attributes. Okay. I spent all that time talking and there was no, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to choose Dominate Evil. It would help if I could actually see what's on the screen. I'm so embarrassed. Dominate Evil, and I'm going to force it to attack your enemies. That's fantastic. It's wonderful. I'm just wondering where I want that to go on the bar. Because I'm starting to run out of room. I guess I'll leave it here. I don't really want it there, though, actually. I don't want it there. That's why I'm not going to leave it there. Let's move this over. There's 2. There. About like there. And we will put the higher tier talents over here. I like to have a few spaces. Get back here. I like to have a few spaces in between my kind of have things grouped together so I don't accidentally click on something. That's why there's a lot of spaces in the bar. Okay, so, and I haven't the slightest idea how to get Morrigan out of...
'Tis you.
Hey, Morrigan. If I tell you to run, could you stop? No. She is just stuck in combat. Look at the way she's moving. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, maybe if we go back to the party camp, maybe that might cause her to reset. Let's make sure there's nothing else I need to say to Arl Eamon.
We are
quickly.
still not yet ready to call the Landsmeet, Grey Warden. Pursue your treaties and return with new allies, if you are at all able to.
Okay. Guess we have nothing to say to him. Oh, and by the way, one last quick thing. I always forget to do this. Let's do this really quick. You see anything interesting? What'd you bring me? Oh, he never finds anything. Oh. I'm all pouty. This is not the right door. Not knowing which door it was to leave the palace is what got Connor killed, basically, because I didn't know how. I thought I was leaving, and I ended up going out getting... It was embarrassing. I'll tell you, if you want to be a Let's Player, one of the biggest tips I can give you is to swallow your pride. Hardcore swallow your pride.
What's your stance?
Somebody needs to pick up these dead bones over here. Well, dead bones, like bones live. See? Exactly. What did I just say? Swallowing your pride and recognizing that you're going to say incredibly stupid things and then put them on the internet. Yeah. That's basically tip number 1. Be willing to laugh at yourself. Okay, so, Morrigan's back at her camp. Hey, Morrigan, are you out of your stance? If you're still stuck in your stance, I'm going to throw my hands up. Yep, she is. There goes my hands throwing up. The only other thing I can hope for is that after combat, she unsticks. If you have any tips for getting her unstuck, let me know, please. Okay, so we're not going to do any talking at party camp. We're going to leave right away. Gather your party and venture forth. Liliana, you're coming. Morrigan, even though you're stuck, you're coming.
Indeed.
And Alistair, you're coming.
Yes.
I committed. And I know people really want to see Morrigan. And Doggy's coming too. Doggy. Gorham is coming too. Some combat. Or at least something's happening. Possibly combat. Yep, definitely combat. Okay, what is this? Who are these people? Bandits? Oh, bandits. I ain't got time for you guys. Really? Do you really think I got time to bother with you?
Trap right ahead.
Hey, finally! Somebody's recognizing traps. And she's fixing it! Yeah, it's working! I finally figured out, and I'll talk about it later after I'm done with this combat, what was going on with...
Right ahead. On your guard!
Awesome! She's fixing the traps as she should. Wonderful. Okay, you are going to go up here and handle this wall. Alistair takes care of... Yeah, and thank you for walking around the trap. I appreciate it. You doing okay there, Alistair? Alistair's getting his butt kicked. You know, let me heal you for a minute here. Let's do a Divine Nova and see if that heals up Alistair. Oh, shoot. That didn't work. Alistair's dead. Crap. Oh, and they're on Morgan now. Time to go. Run down here as fast as you can and save Morgan. Quickly. Morgan, I want you to run. Just run. Run. She's got 3 guys on her. Oh my gosh. And then run some more. Can you run over here? Can I, like here? Yeah. Okay. And then I have no one to call threat for. Oh no. Liliana, it's time for you to go to your second weapon set. And attack this guy. Oh gosh. We're totally gonna die. Morgan. Oh no, there goes Morgan. Aw, crap. So much for talking about, like, bandits. Okay, let's take some heat off of Liliana here.
Right.
Really quick. Perfect. That helped. And, what else do we have here? Liliana, she has very little as far as... Don't go to bows. No, Liliana. Stay with your dual... Stay with your blades. Stay with your blades, Liliana. I think it's because I have her set to be ranged, that's why. Default, for now. And, I need another, glyph, and I need it fast. Phew! Okay. Oh, somebody's... Oh, thank goodness Gorham is still up. Wow, we'd be in so much trouble without him. I can't believe Alistair died. And Gorham, actually, you have a few things that can be done here. You can... I think you've got Ferocious Bite. Oh. I shouldn't have wasted it. He was almost dead.
Alright, battle it is then.
Who is that? That's a bandit. You... I hate to use lyrium potions. They're so valuable. I need to make some more. But I'm going to use one. Just one. Lesser lyrium potion. So that I can... Yes! One more. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I hate that. It took it off the bar and I was trying to... Where's my glyph? That's the one. I didn't mean to take it off the bar. Oh, you know what I should do? I should lock the bar. That will stop that from happening. Although he's almost dead. So I probably just wasted a glyph. I wonder if there's a way that I can undo that. Like, I can probably just click it down. Oh, but we still have this guy up. So never mind. Yay!
You forced
Let's stone fist him.
our hand.
That sounds wrong, but it's true. There we go. Boy, I love that stone fist. It's fantastic.
Let's end this.
3-on-1, you'll never make it.
Come and get it.
Ha ha! Awesome, Liliana. Wow, with 2 of our party down, we managed to do it. Precise striking a little bit too late, dude. Liliana, you can go back to your bow, and you can also, in your tactics, go back to ranged. And let's see if we can get the combat music off by going up here. Wake up, Morgan. Okay.
As you wish.
Whew. Wow. I was all cocky thinking, oh, bandits, this won't be anything, and half our party died. Yeah, show me. Okay, that is that. Let's see what injuries Alistair got.
Now?
Penalty to cunning. I'm going to leave that injury. Okay, we can't go that way. Which way do we go? Up here? Okay. Looks like it's up. And then over here? No. Here? Yes. Under a tree. And we make it back to the Brazilian forest in one piece. Thank goodness for that.
So tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant, Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight. Yes, it rather met all my expectations.
You don't think you might have been better off getting your training there, instead of whatever your mother taught you?
You're right. My mother didn't nearly have as many abominations running about. That certainly would have improved my education.
I'll give you that one.
I'm so relieved.
And that's why I brought Alistair and Morrigan on this one, because I thought we'd have one nice long quest line with those two going at each other.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Oh, pardon me, Morrigan. It looks like she's trying to dance. Okay, so here we are in the Brazilian camp.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferethorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferethorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I need to never be your apprentice ever. Well, I am curious. Your apprentice is hard at work, I see. What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
And I will be adventuring out into the forest. I could look for some of this ironbark if you so wish.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What sort of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Very well. I will look when I am in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
I was told that you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
And I will also barter as well.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yay, health poultices! Okay. I'll take 3 of those. And I'll take 3 of these. And, ooh, a potent. I'll take one of those. And I'm going to, since we have Morgan with us, I'm going to put some acid flasks on our, because they're good fun for throwing. And some more. How about those? The heck? Oh, some lyrium potions. Whew. Using all our coin, but that's what it's there for. Soul Rot, Acidic, Mage Bane. One of the things that I don't use in the game, and I just have never, it just doesn't fit in. Ooh, look at all that elf root and death root. Cha-ching. Thank you muchly. Yes, I will. How much would it cost to buy 99? Huh, not that much. It probably really, I don't know, how much would that, let's try 50, nah. Okay, 50. And then if we need to come back, we will resupply. Because that's going to give us a ton. Oh, and it fills up again. It's endless. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we will be practically moving into this guy's tent. Manual shapeshifter. Really? It will teach her shapeshifting? 12 coin? Yes. That takes us from 30 coin down to 7, but that's worth it. I had no idea you could just learn shapeshifting like that. That's great. Yay! And then let's see what else he put in this. So let's do the unthinkable, and that means go get a bunch of free stuff that he gave us and then sell it back to him. Let's see. Ah, here it is in this crate. Or not. Oh, Dalish armor. Hardened Dalish armor. It's not as good as what she is already wearing. How's it for you? It's the same as what you're wearing, except it gives you +1 dexterity, so there you go. Oh, and it looks quite nice. Morgan, oh, Morgan, I need to, you have a gaping wound. Yeah, I need to fix that. Morgan, you can have a, oh, I've kind of stuck myself in a corner here. And I'm so glad you're no longer in combat. Yay! You need, actually, that's what your bar is for here. Lesser injury kit. And by the way, there's no reason for you to be injured if you don't have to be, so might as well take one. Do you have any injuries? Nope, you're good. You're good. He claims this area as territory. I didn't know that. You do? Okay. So I'm putting on tab again so I can see elf root and various other things. Looks like there's someone here to talk to. We'll do that as well. Oh, hey, Gorm. I just realized I'm playing as you. I was like, why am I looking at the back end of a dog? Oh, yeah, that's why. Let's talk to Mithra.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
Do others truly trouble you so much? You Dalish, I mean.
These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fearsome reputation amongst the Shemlin. We must still be vigilant, however. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, though I suppose I can hardly blame your caution. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Well, she told us.
Be careful in the camp. We are not used to outsiders walking amongst us, remember.
which means that somebody's arrow might accidentally slip off of somebody's bow and accidentally hit us in the back of the head. Here's another quest giver, it looks like. Athras?
Andaranatitian, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I will say that they have exhibited a bit of suspicion, though I am coming to understand that it is necessary given your history.
I would be the same in their place. They have just been attacked, after all.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem too happy about that. I do not see why you should not add your bow to our company.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
No, I am curious. Please, share, if you would.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Perhaps I could have a word with Zathrian and convince him to speak the truth to you, if he has not already.
No. It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know, one way or another. If you are in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsmen. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
I will keep an eye out for anyone who matches, as you say, your wife's description, and see what I can do.
Since we seem to be heading into the forest anyhow, that does seem to be the right thing to do.
You are most kind.
I wish you farewell and a better day.
Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
Alistair approves +1, and our quest is updated. All right. We have a lot of other things to look at. Elf children, elf nurse, and a few more quests to pick up, and we will do all of that in the next episode. We'll save the Dalish camp and head out to the main menu so that I might say to you that I'm so glad that you joined me today for this episode of Dragon Age Origins. If you enjoyed yourself, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you really had a great time, join the party and subscribe. I will see you back here in the lands of Ferelden in the next episode. As always, thank you so much for watching.